Hi guys, I'm here today to walk you through some of my favorite features of AppTweak's market intelligence platform. I'm going to show you a few of the areas which I've seen my customers use most when they're using market intelligence, and hopefully give you insight as to how you could also potentially use the tool. So let's jump into it. When I'm using market intelligence, the first thing I want to do is be able to compare myself to other apps that actually matter to me. If I take the example of maybe a flight and hotel booking app, I can simply break it down by all apps within that app DNA, which is even more granular than a category. Here, I can get an instant view of all of the brands that you would expect to see: Booking, Trip, Skyscanner, etc. And I have the ability to either take this list and go deep dive into those individual apps. For example, here I can see I can deep dive into booking.com. But maybe I want to be really more granular than this, and I want to have a look at who's had their app download growth of more than 10% but less than 20% over the last month. By selecting this filter, I can now see a list of the flight and hotel booking apps that have seen between 10 and 20% download growth over the last month. This instantly helps me to understand who is maybe an upcoming competitor that I should be aware of, who is doing really well within the markets and I should take inspiration from, etc. From here though, and for today, I want to go back and I want to select as many as I can that are really relevant to me. So if I select Booking, Trip, Skyscanner, I go to Expedia, what I'm able to do is save them as a group. Let's call it Travel Apps, submit that. And now I can even go deeper and understand exactly what that looks like for those specific apps. I could understand who's seeing what downloads at what point through the year. I could understand which country is seeing the most activity, broken down by downloads or by revenue. If I come down further, I can even filter by simply who has had the most growth. I can see that Vietnam has had huge growth in the past month. So maybe this is a market which I wasn't aware of before, and I now recognize I should start focusing on this. I can really deep dive into specific apps that matter to me. For example, if I wanted to look at Skyscanner, I can now understand exactly which countries are seeing the most growth for Skyscanner. If I look at download growth, for example, over the last month, we've seen a 71% increase in the number of downloads for Mexico. Maybe if I'm a competing app, this signals to me that I should start focusing on this market. Alternatively, if I'm seeing someone slow down in that market, it could be the opportunity to overtake them. One of my other favorite features is the seasonality trends by AppTweak. So within this, I can now understand within the travel and local space exactly what things look like throughout the year. For example, I can see here the yearly trend for top 10 countries with the highest downloads. We see a huge drop off in September and October, which maybe suggests to me this is a time when I should pull back on some paid campaigns and reinvest those time and efforts elsewhere as I prepare for a peak season. Alternatively, I can go even further into detail and understand exactly which countries are seeing year-on-year growth, which are the best months or the worst months, and even the best days or the worst days, which can give us insights as to when and where we should be investing resources to ensure we get the lion's share of downloads at that particular time. Earlier, we saw that Skyscanner had seen huge growth in Mexico. One element that all teams care about is how can I improve my ranking within that store. So one other fantastic feature within market intelligence is the ability to understand how many downloads does it take to get to the top. Here we can see within travel and local, how many downloads does it take to get to the top of the Mexican charts? Here we see Mexico, and we can actually see that to reach number 1, you need around 10,000 downloads per day. But if you just wanted to break into the top 3, it could be a much more manageable 5,000 downloads. This helps to really set a goal for us as teams to be able to understand exactly where we want to focus, how much we wish to invest, and what is that end goal. Ultimately, with market intelligence, it really focuses on 2 elements. One is helping us to understand who's doing what in which markets that we exist in. And number 2 is helping us to identify new markets that we're seeing competitors grow and we can try and take advantage of to help ourselves grow as well. I really hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out.